Hey, what's going on, guys? I wanted to come on here and give some tips specifically for my new police officers, whether you are going to the police academy, whether you just finished the police academy, if you are in field training or just freshly on your own. I just wanted to give you three tips of things that you can do to hopefully make the start to your career a little bit more successful. Number one is to be officer friendly. I see a trend in our line of work where there's a big push for, we got to toughen this guy up, or I have to act tough. It's okay to be officer friendly. If you are confident and have built the skills where you can take care of yourself, take care of others, there's no need to act tough. Being officer friendly, being respectful to people, just talking to people can take you a long way. You will avoid a ton of aggressive behavior just based on being able to talk to people in a respectful way. One thing that I learned as a new guy, someone told me, was that when people interact with the police, for most people, it's a big deal. You know, if someone gets stopped by the police, say a minor traffic stop, for them, that's a big deal. Most people don't have a ton of interaction with the police. So that's something they may remember for the rest of their lives. It's something they're going to tell their families about, their friends. So if you can, you want to make that interaction a good one. You want to leave a good taste in their mouth. So they go tell their friends, family, loved ones that, hey, this officer pulled me over or stopped me, but it was actually a good experience, you know. Now, can we do that on every interaction? No. Some people we have to lock up, we got to take to jail. Some people we may have to fight with, but for the vast majority of people, you can talk to them like people. You can be respectful. You can be that officer friendly that people are asking for on calls. There's nothing wrong with that. We don't have to always be the tough guy. It's unnecessary. You don't have to do that. Tip number two would be to find a mentor. Find someone that you see, that you watch, that is doing the things that you want to do in your career, that's doing a good job, that's doing the right things, that knows the job well. Find a person like that early on. Try to attach yourselves to them and learn as much as you can. That's something I did early in my career as well. There's a guy who, he was very active. He treated people with respect. People respected him. And that officer is someone that I attached myself to, you know. And it was someone I felt comfortable calling. When you go through your training, you're going to cover a ton of information, but you won't cover every scenario that you'll be involved in. You're going to get on your own. And there's going to be some times where you don't know what to do. You want to be able to call on people, have people you trust, and you can call and ask them, hey, this is what I got, what do I do? That's going to happen. You need that person to depend on, and someone that you trust enough, and that's going to give you good, solid advice to get you through it, to walk you through it, you know? And once you get older in your career, you need to pay that back. You need to be that officer that knows your job, that newer officers can call, and you need to be willing. I don't care if you're at home. If my phone rings and I'm at home, if I'm able to, I'll walk an officer through a situation, a problem. The last one for tonight, tip number three would be trust your instincts. You have life experience even before being a police officer that can take you a long way. Now your training's gonna hone that in, and then you're gonna have other experience on the street you're gonna get. Use that experience to your advantage. Trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right, it probably isn't right. So trust your instincts, be officer friendly, and find a mentor. Those are my three tips for today. Hey, I hope you guys find yourselves well. Good luck in your career path. Be safe, and we'll check in later. Bye.